It's amazing my wife and I hooked up. We come from two totally different backgrounds. So I grew up in an Italian family in northern New Jersey. How you all doing? Everybody nice? Everybody good? Yeah, everybody, a lot of classy broads. People are always surprised when they hear I'm from New Jersey. They're like, how can you be from New Jersey and not have an accent like that? I graduated high school, that's how. Yeah, that's how I did it. Now, my wife's family, they're from Southwest Florida, which is the part of Florida where they feed OxyContin to a duck and throw it at a guy. That's, yeah. Yeah. Every family reunion is 20 Joe McMahons, is what I'm saying. 10 of them female, so let me just paint a picture for you. They live in the Florida where they have alligators in their backyard, and nobody thinks it's a big deal. First time I went down there, her uncle says to me, for some context, her uncle's name is Reggie, and he's white, so again, this is the Florida we're talking about. Uncle Reggie goes, hey, y'all going out by the pool? Why don't you take my 45 in case that gator comes up? Okay, can we just, let me play that back, because I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. You want me to take this hand cannon, and in the event a water dinosaur emerges from that swamp you call a backyard, you want me to blow a crater in its head while I'm lounging on this inflatable swan? Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, okay, good. Just wanted to make sure you weren't asking me to do anything unreasonable. Cool. Great. Could not be more different. Every guy in my family is straight out of a Scorsese movie. Every guy in her family is straight out of a Toby Keith video. They're just men, you know what I mean? They're just men, like they know how to do stuff, you know? I don't know how to do anything. I meet a guy who knows how to change his own oil. It's like I'm a kid meeting Tom Brady. I'm like, what? You do it all by yourself? How do you do it? These guys, it's emasculating. They do everything. They build their houses, fix their cars, kill their food. That's not how I was raised in New Jersey. That's not how my people are. Where I come from, you need something done, you call a guy. That's all you do. That's all you do. My people don't do stuff. We just showered. We're not doing that. We just bought these pants. We don't do... Met and her family don't care about fashion. They don't buy a new wardrobe when the summer comes, you know? If it gets too hot out, they just cut their jeans in half. Boom, shorts, there they are. Yeah. Cut this one a little too high. Now if I lift my knee above 90 degrees, a nut comes out, but I don't care. I got a barn to build because I'm a man. I don't understand. My wife, these are the men she grew up with. Like, how does she go from that to a guy who exfoliates? I don't understand how that happened. Every now and again, I'm like, I just gotta ask you. It's the last time I'm gonna ask you. I just wanna, last time, are you with me because you love me or because you always wanted a sister? That's all. I'm just gonna...
When my husband moved in, I got comfortable real quick. Like the first few days, I would light a match after I went to the bathroom to maintain that whole girls don't shit illusion. Now I don't even flush. I'm just marking my territory. He's getting comfortable too. Like the other day, he said to me, I like it when people eat my ass. People. Who are these people? The thing I like about marriage, though, is the feeling of security. Like, I know no matter how many fights we get into, what horrible thing I say or do, he has nowhere to go. It's great. Marriage feels like a one-night stand that lasts forever. You wake up together every day. And you can't say, what are you still doing here? You know, like you have to adjust. So now I say, what are we still doing here? And we figure it out together. I'm surprised I got married. I'm not good at dating. I've been on a lot of bad dates. I once went on a first date with a guy who ordered a pitcher of beer for himself. I was like, wow, this guy's just asking to be date raped. And I did it. Everyone today is taking medication for something. People take it for depression, for anxiety. This guy I was dating was taking it for a low T cell count. It's an AIDS joke. You'll get it if you're not careful. I've had chlamydia twice. I look like it. Apparently you could get it from hotel towels. Or it could have been from fucking all those disgusting people without condoms. But I think hotel towels. Every man who's ever said to me, I want to fuck you so badly, did just that.
Still single. I'm not good at dating. It's hard. But I would like to get married one day. I'd like to be like my parents. It's really impressive. They've been married almost 42 years. I mean, to 7 different people. But still, not at the same time. We're not Mormon or anything like that. But if most people have a family tree, I would say we have more of a family tumbleweed. Just keeps rolling along, picking up dirt and debris. Nobody knows how they're related to anyone else. We just know not to fuck each other. Because we're not Mormon. I got a surprise recently, very exciting news. We have a new child in the family. My new stepmom. Oh, yeah. My dad, he's 75 now and just married lucky number 4, his soulmate du jour. And it's actually pretty cool. We have a lot in common. We're both 6 foot, blonde, and way too fucking young to be married to my dad. But she's skinnier than me with bigger boobs, so fuck her. No, she's great. Just in my family, we're only nice to people we don't like, so I gave her a nickname. I pretty much call her the worst possible thing a 30-year-old woman can call a 38-year-old woman in public, which is Mom. Yeah, she loves it. But then, I hate when she acts like she's my mom. I stayed with them over the holidays, right? And I was all dressed up to go out. And as I'm walking out the door, she's like, you are not leaving the house wearing that. You're not my mother. You can't tell me what to do. She's like, no, I'm not. But that is my dress. And you're stretching it out.
That's cool. How long have you guys been married?
I'll be 10 years in May.
10 years in May? And you guys are still this affectionate? That's amazing. Good for you guys. None of you guys are all jaded fucks. You don't give a shit at all. You're like, fuck you guys. You eat her butt? Don't get weird about that. That is the key to a healthy relationship. You might get E. coli, but you'll be healthy here. And that's all that matters. To her. Yeah. Just get some Pedialyte and keep going, you know? I recently got married to an acquaintance of mine. We're just now getting to know each other. I think that's how you keep it fresh, you know? She's an amazing person. She's a nurse for little babies in the ICU, and I'm a fucking baby, so she knows exactly what she needed to do to change me. And she's the breadwinner, I'm the bread eater. I'm living my dream, because I grew up a feminist, and she makes way more money than I do. I think women should get paid more. You guys have to put up with a lot more shit, you know? You guys should be able to do whatever you want. If you want to fight in the military, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but go right the fuck ahead. I don't care. Just, you know, on your way home, ask what to pick up for dinner. I'll pay half, whatever. My wife's the best, except she already wants to start trying to have kids, and I told her I need to go at least 2 months without overdrafting my bank account before we can pull the goalie, which is the most responsible thing I've ever said. But she's so amazing, she deserves to have everything she wants whenever she wants it. She'll even ask me every single day if she should stop taking her birth control, but she does it really seductively. She'll be like, should I stop taking my birth control today? What is this in my hand? It's my birth control. What was it doing in there? Oops, I dropped it. Should I even bother picking it up? And I have to be like, yeah, you know what? I can't even get an erection unless I see you take your birth control. You know what really turned me on? If you crush it up and snort it. Because nothing makes me more horny than seeing it get into your bloodstream as quickly and efficiently as possible. We never fight, and when we do, it's always my fault. And I know that's what you're supposed to say, but it genuinely is always my fault, because I don't know the difference between honesty and oversharing. The other night, she's like, why do you keep a bottle of lube right next to the bed and we've never used it? I was like, oh, that's not lube, it's hand sanitizer. She's like, why do you keep hand sanitizer on your nightstand? Well, sometimes in the middle of the night, my butthole itches. What do you want me to do? Not scratch it? It wakes me up, but then I get neurotic. What if my eyeball's gonna itch later? I don't want to get pink eye. What do you want me to get up and go to the bathroom to wash my hands? I'm already laying down. She's like, I'm gonna stop you there. Next time, just say you're cheating on me.
I'm gonna come out and say it, all right? I wanted to marry my mom when I was a little kid. Big whoop. She fucking led me on though, you know? She did. She'd always say things like, I love you so much. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. I never knew love until I had you. So I was like, oh my God, she's fucking into me, you know? She's about it. And like, when I was little, I didn't know a lot about marriage, but I did know that when you love somebody, you marry them, right? So I was like, all right, fuck it. I gotta tell her that I wanna marry her too. But I got nervous. I was like working up to the day that I was gonna tell her, and I was like, oh, but what if she like doesn't, like what if she's not into me? What if she doesn't wanna marry me? What if dad finds out and he gets jealous? The possibilities are endless. So one night, she's tucking me into bed, I'm 5 years old, and I was like, all right, just fucking tell her how you feel now! Tell her! So she's tucking me in, and I look up at her, and I was like, Mom, I gotta tell you that I love you so much that I'm gonna marry you one day. She looked back at me and said something that I will never forget. She took a long drag of her cigarette. And she said, marriage? Marriage is a scam. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I married your father. All he does is smoke weed and go surfing. I could have lived in Paris. I could have been a writer, but you know what? I had a family. I was like, all right. So that's not a no. Okay.
You know, a man doesn't realize that when he proposes to a woman, he's transferring his power. Oh yeah, oh shit. It happened to you? It's gonna happen. Don't change your mind based on this. Comedy club. But it's true. As soon as he says, will you marry me? a moron now. Everything I say will be wrong and taken the wrong way. I'm just a big walking farting machine. It's a two-way street, right, girls? Nope, not at all. Not at all. Because the moment your finger goes through that engagement ring, it becomes the Lord of the Rings.
It's so beautiful. I'm so happy I'm gonna cry. It's so beautiful. Look at it, look at it. I control you now. You screwed up. And you will be me. Or you will never see any of this precious.